Welcome, this is DJ Creations Online Classes. My name is Donna Harcourt, and today you're going to be learning how to paint the 5-petal flowers and the butterfly. And this is 02 and this is video A. Today you're going to need the one-stroke brushes. You're going to need a 3/4 brush, a script liner brush number 2, and a number 12, and or a number 16 if you'd rather use a 16 than a 12. All of these are flat brushes. This is not a very long class. You're also going to need, as far as colors, you need a lavender, a peridot, which is a metallic peridot, a gold, a white, and a turquoise blue. Those are the colors you're going to be using today. The first thing that I'm going to show you is how to load your paintbrush. I'm going to start out with a 3/4 to show you how to do this. I'm going to dip in or jab into the green and then turn it over and jab into the white. Standing up on the chisel edge, I am blending. I'm going to jab into both those colors again. I stand up on the chisel edge and I push down, but not quite as hard this time. 1, 2, 3. And I dip it again. And it's 1, 2, 3. And now the last time is not so much. Just push down a little bit until this feels kind of like butter right here. You can also just grab hold of these paints and pull them out together like that, and you have that. Okay, that's the way we load our brush. Till the brush is about 3/4 up, and you can see it's about 3/4 up. I'm going to pick up a little bit more. Okay? The first thing I'm going to show you is how to do the wiggle leaf. And I actually would prefer to do the wiggle leaf with the number 12. So I'm going to go ahead and load the number 12. Make sure you wet your brush down good before you try to load it. I'm going to pick up some green and white again. Again, standing on the chisel and pushing down. 1, 2, 3. White and green. 1, 2, 3. Not quite so far that time. I'm going to get a lot on there. You'll know after you start painting how much it takes. Okay. I'm actually going to use a piece of practice paper to start with. Oops. Even artists make mistakes. Okay. I'm going to get a little closer for you so you can see. I'm going to start out by making a V. I want my green on the outside. Can you see that V? Standing up with my arm off the table and my thumb on P for plaid, and you need your arm off the table in order to have enough flexibility to do it. I'm going to draw a heart. That's what the wiggle leaf is. It's a heart leaf. And then this is the center, and I'm just putting that in so you can see it. Okay, so standing here, I'm going to blend 1, 2, 3. That blends our colors. Stand up on the chisel edge. The chisel edge is that piece right here. That's the chisel. 1, 2, 3. Stand up on the chisel, and as I go down, I am letting my bristles do the work, and I'm pulling it back to the middle each time. I'm almost out of paint. And then I get to the bottom and I stand up and lift up. I'll get more paint. I'll show you it again. I go back first and get the chisel edge, and then I reload my brush. Oops. I go back and get the chisel edge, and then I reload my brush, and then I wipe off the excess. Okay, I'm going to do it again just so you can see it. I'm going to blend 1, 2, 3, stand up on the chisel, push down flat, and you're 1, 2, and see I'm taking it back, but my bristles are doing the work. Watch the bristles. Keep the green to the outside. When you get there, you're going to stand up on the chisel and you're going to pull straight down. This leaf took about 2 months for me to finally get it with lots and lots of practice. Again, I'm standing up, going the direction I want to go. Stand up on the chisel, and I'm pulling that in. And I'm turning as I get there, and then I'm pulling it down. Stand back here, lean your brush back a little bit, and pull that in. So you've got your vine that comes in. Okay? I'm going to show you one more time. Use the mapping technique if you want. I like to use the V, starting here, and I just pull, and keep spinning and turning. Oops, you're not seeing that. Sorry about that. Let the wiggle, 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 and you turn as you do, because the vine. So if I go back here and show you again on this side, watch my bristles are working. My brush is turning and just keeps rolling, and I'm coming straight down. Lean my brush back on the last two petals and pull that in. Okay? Now I'm going to show you quickly how to do the one stroke leaf again. Go back and get the chisel. Standing up on the chisel edge. 1, 2, 3. Stand straight up, push down, pull slightly, and then start turning away from you and stand up. And so you get that nice point. Go back here, use those little bristles and pull it in. And that gives you your leaves. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and go on to my surface. And I'm going to go back out here. Let's look for my... Okay, we're going to put those wiggle leaves in. I'm going to do it very quickly. I may have to shut this off in a few minutes. It only lets me take about 7 minutes before I do it. But my green's going to stay to the outside. There's that V I was telling you about. Turn your surface if that's what it takes to get that in there. Just one. And pull that in. Okay? I'll try to get the other one in before I have to change again. And I'm going to start here. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it a little bit better. Remember, it's right down the middle. Okay, and let's pull that vine in as well. Okay. Then you're going to go ahead and do the rest of them here. And then you're also going to add a few one-stroke leaves like this, so right up through there. So just add a few of those as well until you get your leaves and they look like that. Okay? Alright, I'm going to stop right here and we'll come back and we'll work on the filler flowers.